All right. Well, this week we are talking about why it is important to move towards discomfort and not away from it, not to shy away and go back to your comfort zone every time you run into a challenge. And I'm hoping just by saying it that way, you already can see the importance of this. So there is a quote that diamonds are made under pressure. Without pressure, there is no growth. So when we are put under pressure, we are forced to adapt. We are forced to evolve. And that is essential to changing your life, to taking you from where you are today, the struggles you have, the routines you have, the beliefs you have, the habits you have, and shifting them into a new one. And that shift does not come without discomfort because our brain has those pathways established. I talk about this again and again. We have these pathways established in our brain. Trigger, pathway, outcome. Trigger, pathway, outcome. And if your outcome is stress eating, if your outcome is sleeping, if your outcome is avoiding making an effort and everything, if your outcome is negative self-talk, that is a pathway that you want to change, right? But your brain wants to fight that because it's comfortable there. It likes that routine. So the only way that you can begin to change those things is to give yourself some discomfort and force your brain to think in a different way. Force yourself to take a different path. And this is not going to come easy for a lot of things. Sometimes they're easy. Sometimes it's, all right, drink a little bit more water, get up off the couch and go grab some water. That might be a simple task. Might be hard for some people. Sometimes like, all right, I got to get my shoes on, I got to get out the door. But then you're thinking, oh, I have to make dinner. I have to this. So there might be some struggles that you have in changing those pathways, but that's what you want to lean into. Don't run or avoid discomfort of a challenge, but embrace it. The difference between embracing challenge and running from it is when you are under states of pressure, when you are under states of stress, how you react in those moments is truly who you are at your core. So you want to challenge yourself to be someone who's disciplined, to be someone who's tenacious, to be someone who's strong, to be someone who's resilient, to be someone who can find positives in things, and to be someone who is putting a growth mindset ahead of a victim or stuck mindset, as we've talked about before. Okay, you get to decide the outcome. You get to decide if that shift happens or not. And the more times you give into comfort over discomfort, the more times that longer that shift is going to take, and the less opportunities you are going to have to make that shift. So the sooner that you can walk the coals, the sooner you can fuel the fire and get into a place of discomfort and practice it and feel comfortable with it and just be in that state of discomfort, be in that state of suck sometimes. If you can embrace the suck occasionally, you are going to find that you become more resilient, and then little challenges don't upset you so much. Little challenges don't affect you. You become this diamond, this rock solid powerhouse of a woman that can take on anything. All right? Have those experiences of discomfort. They are essential to your progress, and you get to make that choice every day, the discomforts that you face and the ones that are going to be valuable to your progress. Okay? All right. Get after it. Let's turn into a diamond. Let's turn into a powerhouse.